Now, do you feel your head swelling? Thank you for your life.
Hey guys, I am back with an update. I finally got to see the last 3 videos. These videos took a really dark turn. It was really interesting though, seeing how many YouTubers were pulled into this ARG, but it is honestly a smart move from the creators of the ARG because it will help increase like traction to this ARG because, you know, obviously the YouTubers that were involved, they're gonna make a video about their appearance in the ARG. So I think this was a really smart move from the creators of the ARG. Something I did completely miss is that Lara has 2 different colored eyes. Shout out to Strange Exchange in the comment section of my last video for pointing it out to me because I wouldn't have noticed. In the regular vlogs you could see that she has blue eyes, but in some portions of videos you could see that her eye color is a little darker. It could be the lighting, but there has been other YouTubers who have pointed it out, like Nbird and Loey Lane. I would recommend watching their videos on this because sometimes they catch things that I will completely miss. And honestly, it's just better having multiple perspectives on this, you know, hearing everybody's thoughts about it, their opinions, what they think is going on. You know, you never know, maybe their theory could be right, so I honestly would recommend you go watch their videos. I'll leave their channels linked in the description below if you guys would like to check them out. I honestly did not realize how important eyes were in this story. It makes sense though, because in the previous video, when analyzing the video Are You Being You, you could see eyes being gouged out. An interesting thing that Loey Lane caught that I didn't, like I said, I would recommend watching their videos, Nbird's and Loey Lane's, because sometimes they catch things that I just wouldn't even think about. She caught onto the fact that the eyes being gouged out are blue, so she explains that Hate probably is like the person who gave her the dark colored eyes, because through that he could see and control Lara. The title of this video is Continue. The video starts off like it usually does with the vlog menu. Vlog 6 is chosen. Then we see Lara's vlog intro be played like it usually is. Suddenly we see Continue from the game appear on the screen. Just like the video Who Are You? This is a short 1-minute video of a montage of things with Sophie speaking in the background. This isn't a regular Lara vlog. In this video, we see Lara laying in bed sleeping while Sophie is speaking in the background.
Hello. Thank you for your beauty. Thank you for your innocence.
As you heard, Sophie was saying thank you for your beauty and thank you for your innocence, as the clip changed from Lara in her bed to old clips of when she appeared in Sophie's early vlogs. As the video continued, Sophie continues to give thanks. There is also a change in scenery.
Thank you for your eyes.
The scenery changed to water. Those scenes were from Sophie's vlogs. As the clips continue to play, Sophie says, "Thank you for your eyes." As Sophie is talking, we get a brief frame of the toy in Lara's house from the video My Number One Crazy Fan. Since the clip is played pretty quick, you probably weren't able to see that when Sophie said eyes, that is when a quick frame of a pair of blue eyes with blood on them appeared. We have already discussed that Lara has 2 different eye colors. The picture is most likely when Lara's eyes were gouged out in the video Who Are You? Right after we see the eye picture, we see a frame of Sophie in the water from one of her old videos. After that, the video begins to get a little more darker.
Thank you for your voice. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your memories.
As you were able to see, the thinking continues. We get a close frame of Lara's mouth as Sophie says, "Thank you for your voice." Right after that, a tripod came into the video. As the camera panned down, a quick frame of Sophie vaping appeared, followed by a quick frame of the tripod and a chair where Sophie was at the time when she was trapped in the room with Mark and Lara. When the camera is finished panning down, a knife is visible, and the person grabs the knife and begins to put pressure on their arm with it. The video then cuts from the knife scene to the pink tulips, back to the person cutting as Sophie says, "Thank you for your time." Then she says, "Thank you for your memories." Right as she is saying that, you could see a girl with a horse. Followed by that, we see a quick frame of Sophie again, then a horse with flies all over its face. Then we see a frame of the game dialogue which reads, "Decapitated horse." Again, we see Lara in bed followed by more fast frames.
Thank you for your future. Thank you for your hate. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your life.
Sophie continues saying, "Thank you for your future," as we saw brief clips of Sophie and Lara, then clips of Lara's version of the new queen of YouTube, as well as Sophie looking pretty messed up when Sophie says, "Thank you for your hate." I can't tell if this was a new clip of Sophie or if it's just one that has been repeated already. When Sophie says, "Thank you for your love," we see a clip of Lara and her cat, followed by a clip of the characters of the game. The last thanks Sophie gave was, "Thank you for your life." Each thanks had a corresponding clip. When "Thank you for your beauty" and "Thank you for your innocence" was said, the corresponding clip was a close-up of Lara to the webcam. The "Thank you for your eyes" had a quick frame of Lara's eyes that were gouged out. The "Thank you for your voice" had a close-up of Lara's mouth. The "Thank you for your time" had the clip of the pink tulips and the knife. I have two theories for the "Thank you for your memories." When Sophie says that, we could see a girl with a horse. In the picture, we can't really see a face though. What I think is that maybe it is Lara and, the picture represents one of her memories, obviously with the horse, or it could be another victim's memory. As of right now, there is only two victims of hate, which are Sophie and Lara. In my last video, if you haven't seen, there were a set of tweets that the hacker had been posting. In one of them, the hacker's replies, he stated that we don't know all of their stories. He is basically telling us that there are more people involved in this. That is why I think it could be a picture of a new victim. Continuing the analyzation, in the "Thank you for your love," the clip that corresponds to it is Lara and her cat. At the end, we hear "Thank you for your life," followed with the same characters from the video game. I don't know, for some reason I feel that Hate is trying to say that he's in control of her life now and that he could do whatever he pleases. Like in video games, when you're playing a video game, usually you are the person that is in control of your character. You're in control of their actions and their life. I don't know, for some reason I kind of made that connection, but I could be completely wrong, but that's sort of the connection I made with the whole video game and the "Thank you for your life."
Now, do you feel your head swelling? Do you feel it oozing? We're nearly there now, Lara, while everyone is watching.
The way the description of the process is similar in my opinion to when Mark was talking about the worms in his head. This was probably the dialogue Lara was hearing as her transformation was being complete, because Sophie does say, "We are nearly there now, Lara," as clips of Hate and Sophie are played. Then Sophie expresses how everyone is watching and then shows clips of a bunch of YouTubers who have covered this story. Like I said earlier, this was a completely smart move from the creators of this ARG, because it is going to bring more views to their ARG, because obviously the YouTubers who were mentioned, they're most likely going to make a video talking about how they were mentioned in the ARG, and obviously that's going to make their viewers be curious and make them go check out the ARG. So I think that was a really smart move, because it is probably gonna make their ARG gain a little more views. At last, we get back to Lara sleeping while Hate and Sophie are morphing together in the clip. What I found odd is the out of context plane scene at the end. Obviously, this brings more to the story, and I'm interested in seeing what character was involved in the plane crash, and also what is the story behind it. I don't know, could it be an introduction of a new character? I don't know, I feel like it could be because Simon did warn us that we didn't know all their stories, meaning that there is most likely going to be more characters. The second video is Poor Girl Lives on 10 Pounds for a Day. Vlog 7 is chosen to be played. In this second video, we see that Lara just is completely defeated and she just looks like she is exhausted. In the video, we see Lara's phone screen. In the beginning, we get a view of all of Lara's apps. One app that did catch my attention is the app that only had a triangle with the black background. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the app opened by itself. Lara is nowhere near the phone when the app is selected. The screen then has the YRP mobile on it. I don't know, Hate just doesn't waste time. He really has the game available for both PC and mobile. That's interesting. Once again, we hear Sophie begin to say hello until Lara appears. And then she asks her if she wants to continue the game. Lara says yes, of course, because she is already in too deep. Like I said in the video, she just seems completely exhausted and just worn out. Sophie does ask her to steal 10 pounds from her dad. Lara at first is really hesitant because, I don't know if you guys remember, she made it really clear that her father was struggling right now. They're both struggling. Her father fired her, so, 10 pounds to Sophie, since she's rich, it doesn't seem like a lot, but to Lara that is a lot. But you know what? Lara does decide to do it after all.
Hello? Hello? Do you wish to continue, Lara?
Yes.
Hey Lara! Welcome back to our channel. Today is going to be an interesting day because we are doing a money challenge. Today, I want you to steal 10 pounds from your dad.
I don't think I can do that. It's not really, a good time.
No, it'll be fine. 10 pounds isn't a lot of money. It's like 10,000 pennies.
Okay, Sophie. Okay. You know my dad will know that I took this, right?
No, it'll be fine. 10 pounds isn't a lot of money. It's like 10,000 pennies.
Okay. I'm done.
Burn it.
What?
Burn it.
Burn what?
No, it'll be fine. 10 pounds isn't a lot of money. It's like 10,000 pennies.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but right when Lara said yes to playing, you could see that the game was loading Algorithm, Lambos, Private Jets, Tempest Park, Fear, Hate, Pain, Cat, Scylla, Plum, and Sophie. So, a lot of these things do sound familiar, like obviously Plum, Sophie, Hate, Lambos, Private Chest, Fear, but what isn't familiar is Scylla, but I'm pretty sure that later on in the story, it's gonna make more sense. After everything finished loading, we were presented with the new and more realistic Sophie character. I mean, she even got the gap tooth and all. She also doesn't even have, like, her eyes anymore. So let me know what you guys think of Sophie's eyes missing. What do you guys think it means? In the triangle, it said #LetItBurn, and the rest, as you saw, it's just Lara being hesitant on her way to go get the money. Then the video, as you saw, it ended with her burning the money. Before we get into Pop Goes the Weasel, I want to point out a new clip of Lara. I don't remember seeing it, but on Instagram, the I Am Sophie page posted an extremely zoomed in clip of Lara's face covered in blood as she is crying. That is all that was shown, but I think it gives us like a little sneak peek of what's going to happen to her in Pop Goes the Weasel. Now we are on the infamous Pop Goes the Weasel video. I wasn't wrong, that Instagram video was basically a sneak peek of what was going to happen in this video. A lot happened in vlog 10, like we literally saw a bloody Lara and a bunch of other stuff that I'm most likely not even going to be able to show. But I am going to show some clips, but obviously for the reasons you guys already know, I can't show the whole video. For a couple of seconds, the gore continues, and we get a clip of Lara petting something that is dead while Sophie is singing Pop Goes the Weasel in the background. For obvious reasons, like I said, I cannot show the clip or else my video will be taken down the same way that Pop Goes the Weasel was taken down from Sophie's channel. I'll leave it linked in the comment section below if you guys want to go check it out. Finally, after about 40 seconds of gore, we finally get a change in the video.
Here we go.
Hello, David. It's time to tune in.
In that short clip, we were met with a new character named David. I just knew there was going to be a new character introduction soon. In the clip, there was some dialogue, but it was kind of hard to hear because of all the static. So this is kind of what I heard. Let me know if you guys heard the same thing or if you guys heard something different. I heard, "What do you want me to say?" I also heard, "This is all my fault, is it?" And I also heard, "Oh, here we go again." In the video, there was a quick frame of a gun, and I don't know if you guys remember, but in the video, "Who are you?" there was a gun and a guy offed himself. Do you guys think that it could be this David? Do you think it was David who offed himself in the last video? But I mean, it could be, but who knows, maybe it wasn't. But at last, it is heard that Sophie is telling David, "Hello, David, it's time to tune in." I'm honestly interested in seeing David's story because maybe it was him who offed himself, and you know, that was the end of his chapter with this whole Sophie thing. Because obviously in the clip we did hear, "Hello, David, it's time to tune in." Maybe the same thing that is happening to Lara happened to him. So I don't know, I'm interested to learn more about David. But continuing, right after the vlog menu appears and vlog 8 is played, and a bunch of flies are on a dead animal. After, some art pieces are shown that depicts the story of Sila's transformation right after we see Sophie once again turning before the video ends without her really fully turning. I don't know, guys, this story just continues to surprise me each time. It keeps getting darker and darker with each video. We finally did get introduced to a new character, and we also got introduced to the story of Sila. I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier when it was like, when we were talking about like the loading and it was loading the jets and everything, it said loading Sila. Now I know where this comes from. So if you guys don't know, Sila is part of Greek mythology, and Sila is the story of a beauty who is transformed to a monster, just like we are seeing right now, the transformation of Lara and Sophia. Obviously, Lara and Sophie were regular people, and then now they're just something completely different because they have been taken over by hate. And my bad, guys, I did realize, like right now, I said Sophia in the beginning, I meant Sophie, my bad, guys. But right after Pop Goes the Weasel was uploaded, Simon tweeted. The tweet says, "Just don't watch anymore, please. Just let it die. I've messed it all up. That's if I ever had it under control to begin with. I'm sorry, Lara." So obviously he's just begging us to stop watching all the videos, but that wasn't it. He also reacted to Pop Goes the Weasel being taken down from YouTube. The tweet reads, "YouTube took down my latest video, which means I'm more effed than I was before. What have you done? I told you to stop watching. Maybe last post for me. Wish me luck." Then he quoted what Lara had told him in one of the earlier videos. I don't know if you guys remember. Lara had said, "I need you to do one more thing for me. I need you to play the next disc and watch it before all the others. And I need you to watch it all the way through." And then he said, Vlog 11 might die with Pop Goes the Weasel. This is getting more interesting by each tweet. So obviously he is afraid of what's going to happen to him since the video was taken down, and obviously Lara stated that all the discs needs to be played and needs to be watched all the way through. He even implied that Vlog 11 is even going to be more gruesome because he said that Vlog 11 might die with Pop Goes the Weasel. See, that's interesting. I want to know what the creators are going to do with like the content that's too gruesome to post on YouTube. The next tweet Simon posted was of his flamingo all bloody with the code that translates to stop. I don't know, guys. I feel like this probably means Simon could be dead. I mean, that is the flamingo that he had in the last videos, and he was even scared. He was tweeting that he was scared what would happen to him because the video was taken down, and obviously Lara said we have the videos need to play completely. You need to watch the whole disc, and obviously the video was taken down because it was too graphic. And now we see the flamingo with blood on it. I honestly feel like there's a chance that he could be dead, but obviously, I mean, it's not certain. I mean, there's still gonna be more videos, more uploads, so maybe he's not dead. I don't know, guys. If you want to keep up to date, if you want to know what happens, if you want to know if Simon's dead or not, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know, just be prepared for more videos about this ARG, and I'm honestly interested in seeing what happens to Simon because he was a good character. I mean, even though he did basically, I mean, give Lara the game to play, which caused this, but I mean, there has to be a reason and we just don't know yet. So if you guys want to keep up to date with the story, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.